Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you again. Wild Imaginators here, and today's video is going to be ding 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 ding. Yes, the 6 worst SX battle girl of all times. The most fucked up SX battle girl of all times. So why? Why 6 worst XX? It's very simple. It can be many other reasons, such as their skills are not really reliable, some skills are really useless, their own capability that makes them die too fast, or is it because they do not do enough damage which can contribute heavily to the team? Many other reasons. And of course, not even the top 50 players in one-on-one and top floor uses all the SX battle girls. So which is why I'm going to list out the top 6 most fucked up SX battle girl of all times. So let's hit it. Number 6, Mitsuhide, with the total of 6 votes. So why Mitsuhide? That's because Mitsuhide does not do so much damage for a front tanker. Yes, I know there are a lot of speculations that Mitsuhide can be very tanky and can last for a very long time in the battle. That's very true. And she's most likely used for crowd control and things like that. And of course, based on my experience, I ever seen Mitsuhide move like how Hexer is moving. Like zoom 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 zoom, move in a zigzag manner. Then sometimes you can see Mitsuhide flying. Wow, that's just perfect. But why? Just by looking at the ability, especially the polygon. Don't really believe what the stats at the polygon shape like. It really tempts you to get one. And of course you can get her through the 3 event. She is so rare to get, such that people spend 50,000 just to get one stupid Mitsuhide. Wow. I don't know where they get the money from. But just by looking at the skills, not really that attractive, except that her 5th skill, Awakening skill, can block some physical damage. That could be one reason why Mitsuhide is so tanky. But why? Because she is very hard to 4-star or even 5-star. 4-star you need 100 pieces of scroll. Even if you are so rare get 1 pieces of Mitsuhide, you only get 30 scrolls. So how are you going to 5-star in the future? That's impossible, especially with that kind of diamonds that you spend for this stupid event. And of course, this is how Mitsuhide looks like. Well, that sums up for number 6. And here's the demonstration why she is number 6. Check this out. Okay, number 5, Liz. Total amount of votes, 8. So why Liz? Yes, Liz is a strength type battle girl with a front tank. She happened to be in front of even Werewolf. But why Liz sucks? Yes, although she may not have any awakening, who knows if Liz can be coming back into the new meta the moment she has awakening. Even in Taiwan version, it's not even been released yet. But why? Even after the buff, which gives her more MP so that she can quickly cast her ultimate, just to make every single enemies use their basic attack, more like a provocation. But that's all the reason why Liz was able to survive for a very long time, because of her ultimate. And yes, her 4th skill allows her to increase much more MP. Normally her ultimate will take very long to cast, but if she die too early, she is considered useless already. And for more explanation, the next PvP will display why Liz sucks in the first place. Number 4, we have Kaylie. So why Kaylie? Yes, her awakening can be the other half of Kaylie. One is the sun, one is the moon Kaylie. The moon Kaylie is the non-awakening, and the sun of Kaylie is the awakening version. All-rounder? Nah. The stats might be very good for support, yes. Your ultimate just split into 2. But guess what happened next? The 2 Kaylies, each of them have half the HP. And the next thing is, both of them will get wiped by Smarty, because Smarty can shoot 5 enemies at one shot. So, nah, not so reliable. And of course, the only good thing about this Kaylie is she can knock back with her 2nd skill, and does considerable amount of damage. And the moment she gets stunned or crowd control, she won't be able to buff her other teams. And of course, this is the awakening version of Kaylie, the sun version of Kaylie. And here is why Kaylie is number 4, with a total of 8 votes. Number 3, Guan Yin, with a total of 11 votes. But why Guan Yin? Yes, I know Guan Yin can be very good at early and mid game, early to mid game, because her second skill does a very imbar damage, especially at early mid game. But what happened in late game? It seems that her damage has gone back to worst. Just look at that. Her attack can be very high despite looking at the description say what super mega ultimate something. But who cares, right? Her second skill is the one that is attractive. When she uses her second skill, she is immune to magic. Third skill not so reliable. Of course, she has the skills that increases her stats like agility, maybe some crit rate, and then upon awakening, which gives her the ability to land an armor break upon critical hits. And despite that, she hardly crit. Her armor break is also not as high as what you think it is, compared with werewolf. And of course, most of the time I see some people would use Guan Yin plus werewolf together. But upon blood awakening, despite equipping her with medals, her damage is not as good as what you think. And also, if Guan Yin were to fight against a team with to-do pad, it will be very difficult to land an armor break just by Guan Yin alone. Of course, you can still use her at fantasy, let's say Zombia or Kitty Cat. So here's the reason why Guan Yin is not so reliable most of the time. Number 2, Hypatia. Okay, does Hypatia even exist in the first place? She looks like a tsundere, better girl, with a lolly-like body and almost flat-chested. But why Hypatia? When we can't even get Hypatia anymore. I mean, I don't really have a video on Hypatia because not many people in this global server has her. Do I even see anybody have Hypatia in the first place? The answer is no. And also, she doesn't have awakening despite being an SX. Just look at her. Just by looking at all her skills, except the part where she can stun, do you think this is attractive enough? The answer is no. No skins, no nothing. So no point talking about this Hypatia with a total of 18 votes. Number 1, Elisa, with the total of 61 votes. The most super duper fucked up SX battle girl of all times, Elisa. One and only battle girl on the wheelchair. Yes, I know there are actually a lot of criticisms on Elisa. Somebody has to go and push her. And then what happened next? What happened if Elisa got TPD, as in total permanent disability? She won't be able to fight anymore. Now let's see. Her stats is not so reliable for SX. Who uses Elisa nowadays? I don't see anybody uses Elisa. Maybe back in the olden days, there are people who still use Elisa. But now, nah. Yes, she can land a stun, she can land silence, do crowd control, and buff her own teammates. However, there are a lot of counters for Elisa. Either she get crowd control, or you just put a fangirl just to counter Elisa. And her ulti, I don't know how to describe this. This is her awakening. With a glass of wine. Red wine. Does it make her feel muscle cheese after she drinks a red wine? I don't know. I wonder if that will attract me enough just by wearing a black fishnet stockings. With a drill hair. I don't know. Let's check out on why Elisa is the most fucked up. So that sums up for the top 6 worst SX battle girl of all times. So let me know in the comments below, what are your opinions? What do you think about all these SX battle girl? And what are your suggestions? Something that you can help to improve themselves, or at least hope for a revamp or any rebalances in the next upcoming patches. So if you do not like it, that's fine, but if you like it, just hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of such videos, then do ride along with me. I'll see you again in the next video, and God bless you. Bye bye.